Okay, so I think I'm obsessed with this tripod. It makes things so much easier. Like, it's not even funny. Like, having to hold the camera and talk at the same time, like, your hand gets tired, you got to go do something, or you're trying to make it more of a lively video where you're walking around. This tripod is going to be the death of me. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's going to be the death of me. I like filming in the first place. Like, I like being on camera, and I don't care if I look good. I don't care if I look bad, as long as it's not offensive. Like, it's not physically harmful or bad or something like that. Like, as long as it's me speaking the truth. Like, if it's something somebody asks me, like, how do you feel about this person, or what do you think about this person, or how do they look, or what do you think about what they do, I physically will tell you the exact truth. As long as I'm not breaking rules on YouTube or anything like that, because YouTube does have rules, regulations, codes, and stuff like that that you have to follow. Um, like the whole smoking thing, I do smoke cigarettes. I know you're not allowed to do smoke on camera and stuff like that because there's tobacco laws and stuff like that. So I don't. That's why I take breaks and stuff like that. That's why these are like pieces of videos, because I have to go have a cigarette. And I know it's bad, but like I said, guys, don't smoke. Take it from a CM, a child CM, a child safety kid, and stuff like that. I started smoking, just to let you know, when I was 17, through a situation that was with one of my, at the time, best friends. I loved her to death, and that's one of the problems, is I love her so much that I care about her, and that I don't want what's happened to me happen to her, because she's, from what I know, I haven't seen her in a long time, and I don't know much of what she's doing currently. I haven't heard about her or anything, but what she was doing was very dangerous. It was very not good for her, and I was scared for her. And that's what I'd call her 20 to 15 million times a day when she'd go out on the weekends and stuff like that without me and stuff, because she would blatantly like say that she was going to pick me up, or that we were going to go do something, and I'd not hear from her. And me just being a caring person, I'd call her like 15 times, and she would never pick up, and she'd always be out in the west side, or she would be hanging out with some black guys. And I don't mean to be racist, because I'm not racist, I'm mixed myself. I'm white and Puerto Rican, but she would just be with a crowd of people that would worry me because I cared about her. But I've learned, like I said, I've learned throughout the years that she doesn't care about me, so why should I care about her? So that's why we went our separate ways. After high school, she went and did her thing, and I went and did my thing. And I don't really, like, unless you ask about her, or how I feel about her, or about anything that's happened between her and I, or the girls that I used to hang out with, I don't really speak about them. Like, I don't really talk about them. It's just having to talk about court and stuff like that, and the situation with who is it with and stuff like that. It brings all of that past back up, so I talk about it. And like I said, I'm not going to censor what I say about him, because that's how I feel. That's what happened, and that's just the situation. I was out with her one night, and she had drugs on her, and I told her no, that I didn't want to do that. And I ended up because of just pressure and stuff like that, I ended up smoking it. It was just marijuana at the time, and because of that, because cigarettes intensifies the high in marijuana, she's like, here, have a cigarette. And that's how I got started on cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette because she was already pressuring me, and I didn't want to start a fight. She was driving, and I just wanted to go home, and I smoked a cigarette, and those are so addicted that I've been smoking ever since then. And my whole family, like, literally, they all vape now, but before vape came out, they all smoked cigarettes. So a couple of them still, they vape and they smoke. So but that's a big thing. They all started vaping and getting more healthy, losing weight and stuff like that, because my father's side of the family, they all used to be very heavy set women and stuff like that, which is where I get my heavy setness from. My mom's side of the family, most of them except for her older brother who passed away because of his obesity, they're all, my mom was very fit, she ran, she was military, you know, my aunt's very skinny, very beautiful woman, and she just works very hard at what she does. She's retired now, but yeah, so I put on my glasses, but with these eyelashes they get caught. So yeah, they're like getting caught on my glasses. I never used to wear glasses. I used to have 20/20 vision, and I just got older, and both my brothers wear glasses, and my mom wears glasses now. My dad wears glasses. My sister's the only one that doesn't wear glasses in the family. So, but yeah, I had to go change laundry. That's what you hear in the background. That's laundry. But yeah, like I said, I don't specifically choose to talk bad about someone. Most people, because it's the truth and it's hurtful to them because it's true and they deliberately don't realize the truth or care to admit it, they get upset when I talk about it because I'm so blatantly honest that it bothers people. And like I said, you will find no false admittance in any of the stuff that I've said. Actually, by the time this gets uploaded, that one will probably be uploaded. So the next upload that you'll see if you watch it, like I said, I don't mean to cause any harm towards anybody. Like, I don't mean to, talk crap about someone or get them in trouble. But, if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, then you're going to get in trouble no matter what, sometime for it anyways. I don't care how long you hide it or cover it up, you're going to get in trouble for it. It's like, the little things that I've been in trouble for, I mean, that should tell you something, and I'm a pretty good kid, I do what I'm supposed to, and I say, what I'm supposed to or whatever, and I've been arrested 9 times in the last 20 years of my life, so, should tell you something, I guess, but yeah, but I just went outside, and it is hotter than hot, than hot, than hot, than hot. It's extremely hot outside. It's like probably like 90 something degrees. And yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I just, like I said, it's just been sitting around here, like I don't know, I was thinking about going to Walmart or something like that, but because I have like $70 left from I get like $520 some a month right now, and I try to save it. I just have stuff that I want to buy, it's like, so I don't know, there's just nothing at Walmart right now that I need. I go to Walmart all the time. I'm like a Walmart junkie. I'm not even kidding. Like, but yeah, like I said, I don't want to talk about because I don't know any actual YouTubers other than like my sister-in-law. She YouTubes, my brother YouTubes, he's got a YouTube channel. My nephew's got a YouTube channel. My brother's got a YouTube channel. I don't know if my sister has a YouTube channel. I think she does. If she doesn't, I'm going to get on her to create one. And I think my dad has a YouTube channel. My mom's like the only one in the family that doesn't have a YouTube channel. But none of them post videos except for my sister-in-law. And all of hers is like a family-oriented one. It's like she's got a bunch of videos about the kids and stuff like that, and like the wrestling stuff. So if you guys want to see some pretty cool wrestlers getting up there, coming up and grown up, you can check her channel out. Subscribe to her channel and her sons and stuff like that. So But I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't see much posts from my nephew. So he's gonna have to get on that. But yeah. Anyways, the only thing about I don't know. I don't know. This is my day. This is what I do. I sit here in this chair, in this specific chair, and I watch YouTube videos. Like, I've watched so many YouTube videos in the last week of the people that I would typically like watch and stuff like that, that there's nothing else to watch. I have to literally wait until 10 o'clock tonight until they upload a new one because I've watched all their videos. Yep, so it's like I've watched so many videos so many times because there's nothing on there to watch anymore. Like, I don't watch regular TV. I just don't. I'm gonna put this down a little bit. I don't watch regular TV. Like there's nothing on there that I want to watch. I watch Disney Plus. That's a cool app. Disney, shout out to you guys. That's a cool app. That I love Disney movies, you know, and stuff like that. And to have them all on one app and you can, like, as long as you subscribe to it and stuff, that's the coolest thing. Like, I think it's so cool, and to have it, like, now I don't even watch it because now that I have it, I don't have to watch it anymore because every time I never got to have Disney movies, so I'd always want to watch them, and now that it's there, I like watch them every once in a while and stuff, like when I really have nothing left to watch. I watch Frog Princess and Cinderella, Snow White. I watch a lot of Anastasia because I like the Anastasia one. It's a good one. I was watching Bambi just the other day, and I thought I haven't watched Bambi in a long time. That's another thing, I haven't been to Disneyland or Disney World in years. Like, my hair is messed up, yo. The last time I was at Disney was at least 5 years ago. I haven't been to Disney in a long time. I gotta make that a point to go again sometime. Everybody's gotta, every once in a while, visit Disney. Everybody. But so I told you this tripod is going to be the death of me because it's so much easier to film now because now I can just sit here and talk, and instead of like having all this other stuff like in my hands and all this stuff like that. It's like my necklace. I made this all from scratch. I took like 5 hours. No, it didn't take me 5 hours. It took me maybe like 30 minutes to make it. I made it. Yeah, I'm kind of like still learning jewelry making and stuff like that. I thought that was a cool art, was making jewelry. There's some beautiful pieces of jewelry out there and stuff like that. So. That's the kitchen in there. And we're in the living room right now, staring at a camera, doing nothing. But yeah, this makeup is a lot. Like, I put blue eyeshadow on yesterday and then I went to bed. And it didn't look that bad in the morning, so I just touched it up and then I put eyelashes on. But I made this too. It's just like a little wand. Yeah, I do that. I buy the dowel sticks at Walmart and like just some of the 50-cent small bottles of acrylic paint at Walmart. They're 50 cents plus tax. And then the rainbow are those little wooden pieces that you can get at, you can get them at Walmart, but you can get them at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and stuff like that. They're just like little wooden figures, you know? They have like zebras and elephants and stuff like that. And then there's just ribbon that you can also buy at Walmart and stuff like that. And then it's just, I bought like the 23-cent felt sheets that you can get for 23 cents at Walmart, and a little bit of hot glue, and it's super easy. Like this thing, I painted this stick with like this really light pink color, and I just cut a couple of pieces of ribbon. I cut out some hearts and hot glued them together and hot glued them on the ends of the ribbon, and then I hot glued the ribbon together on the back of the wooden rainbow, and then I just put hot glue and then put it over the back of the dowel stick, and then you have to hold it there and not move it until it cools enough to where you can move it, because if you move it you're going to loosen the glue and then it's not going to hold. So it's like a fasten, so it's like a little bit of hot glue there, you just bring it over the top of it, and then a little bit so it sticks on the side, and you just hold it there straight. And then when it cools, I put glitter into the glue so that it was glittery. But then when it cools, you have a secured piece onto the dowel stick. So it's like a little wand. Yeah, but this is by Creatology. And then I put the blue in here in little things in the clouds. Yeah, that's one thing that I do. I was bored, so I have a thing with wands and stuff like that. So you know. Anyways, but yeah, so I was like, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to show you that, but anyways, I'm trying to make this one like an hour so that you guys have like a look into my life or whatnot, because I don't want to keep creating videos where I'm just like talking on the camera. It's like, how boring is that? You know, it's like, oh, she's just like yapping on the camera all day, and like nobody cares about the crap she's talking about, you know. So like, because my mom will be home probably in a little while. She's on her way back from my brother's house, and that's like a 2-hour, hour and a half drive. So this is what I do. I just sit here, watch TV, and that's why I'm so bored. This is my parents' house. It's not like I can, because I have to, my dad lives here, my mom lives here, so it's not like I can go walk around butt naked like I usually used to do in my apartment, you know, because I hate clothes. Like, I would, if I didn't have to wear clothes, I wouldn't at all. Ever. I don't wear shoes. I only put clothes on because I have to. Yeah, I wouldn't, yeah. I just like, they're just irritating to me. It's just like irritating. But I'm thinking I'll make something to eat. So I was gonna bring it into the kitchen. I'm just trying to think of something to eat. I don't know. I'm not that hungry. You know? I know, there's pizza in there, but I don't want pizza. I could cut up some cucumbers and have some. I've already had those today. I could make chicken noodle soup with crackers. That sounds pretty good. Let's just go in there and see if we can find something. Yeah. Set you down here. Oh, let's go up. Just raising up the. Yeah. Ritz crackers? I think so. We're gonna have peanut butter with them. No, I really want peanut butter, but I am gonna put this away. You know what? Let's make some coffee. The box, my tripod came in. This is my lipstick from the 4th of July. It's like a really red color. Got pink on it because I used it. It is called, if I can get the cap on, Devil's Matte Bouquet Red in 402 by L'Oreal Color Rich. Puppy's done. Throw these away. Lower this a little bit so that we're not so high, because I'm going to sit back in the chair and then you won't even be able to see me. So, anyways, so that was me getting coffee and some Ritz crackers. I'm on a diet. I badly need one. So yeah. So that's kind of how that is, you know. I don't know. See if I can move this a little bit. I'll use some more. So maybe that's like a better angle. That's more level. Wanted it to be kind of like face to face, so that was not too high or too low. Anyways, like I said, if you hear me talking about anyone or anything like that, like speaking of someone, it's not to antagonize anyone, it's just because it was something that I thought about or something that crossed my mind or something, so I was just speaking about it. It's not to physically like put blame or talk crap about someone, because what's the point of doing that? It doesn't do anything but harm you. You know? But anyways. So yeah, like I said, since I'm at my parents' house, I don't really like do too much. If I had my own place, I'd probably be up and about more. I'd be like doing stuff, but I usually just sit right here and just stare out the window or watch YouTube or something, so it's not anything major. Did you guys see this ring? My grandmother, when I was there the last time in Texas at my grandmother's house, she has this JTV thing where she's older, obviously, she's my grandmother, so she watches a lot of JTV, and she likes buying jewelry and knowing about jewelry and learning about jewelry, and throughout the years she's collected a lot of jewelry, and she was showing me all the rings and stuff that she had, and she gave me this ring, which it was like a surprise. She gave it to my dad to give to me, and she says that she doesn't know why she didn't give it to me while I was there, and I was like, I don't really care, you know, it doesn't matter. But it's diamonds in it. I mean, it's not like a big rock, but to me that's a lot, you know. And I don't really wear diamonds. I don't have money for diamonds, and if I did, unless it was like a really, really, really pretty ring that I really wanted and I had the money for it, then I'd buy it. but my grandmother gave it to me, and I don't take it off. I took it off once, and I put it in the box, and then because I was like, I don't know if I really want to wear this anymore, and then I put it in the box, but I took it back out because something like this should be worn, whether it's from your grandmother, your husband, your daughter, your son, you know, a diamond should be worn, you know, and it was from my grandmother, and I care a lot about it. And I think, honestly, to tell you the truth, let me show it to you closer, if I can. It's got diamonds on the side of it. It's got like one big one in the middle, but I think if you look at it, that it's a type of, like, the story behind it is my cousin, my aunt's son, bought the same exact ring for his wife for their wedding day, for a wedding ring, and my grandfather, when he was alive, went out literally that same day almost and bought the same ring as the one that he got her. My cousin got his wife and gave it to my grandmother, and then my grandmother, she wore it a little bit, I think, because her and I have the same size fingers, that like all her rings I can wear, but she's got another one in there, and it's like worth like $5,000, and it's got like baguette diamonds on it, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, but I thought if you saw the ring, I thought I'd tell you the backstory. My grandfather gave it to, after he saw that, I think she really liked it or something, so he went out and bought the same exact one. But my step-grandfather, my real grandfather passed away before I was born, so I never got to know him. But let's go for an hour. We're at 32 minutes right now. Let's go for an hour of just boring old me. I thought I'd just stare at the camera for a little bit. Anyways, I keep looking out the window, because there's two big windows. That's where the light's coming from. There's two big windows right there. Just keep looking out the window. There's these neighbors. They were outside. They have like a little girl, and then they have a really little girl. She's small. She's probably like 2. They're both cute, but yeah, they were outside playing and stuff like that. So I'm trying to think of something that a story time that I could tell you. There's not really any stories. I don't know if you know that I practice paganism, Wicca. I think that's a very beautiful faith, religion, or just practice. I don't really practice the actual religion part of it. I mean, I believe in it, you know, I believe, like, magic I believe in and stuff like that. The practice of witchcraft and personal magic and stuff like that. But there's Wicca, which is the actual religion, you know, the god and the goddess and the divine and the Summerland and stuff like that. But I practice like the craft and stuff, like spell casting and stuff like that. I started learning about it 6-7 years ago, and right now it's kind of like I meditate once in a while to stay grounded and centering and stuff like that, but I can't do much practicing because I'm not in my own place, and I can't burn candles here, I can't light incense, you know. my parents don't believe in that stuff, so it's not like I can just freely talk about it. I mean, you know, so it's kind of on hold until I can either get my own place or get somewhere where I can have my table and my candles and my incense and all my candles and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's how my YouTube channel started, was my Wiccan path. I see my stars, my tattoos, a tattoo on my fingers, tattoos on my face, a tattoo on my lip, on my neck, behind my ear, on the back of my neck, on my back. I have one on my ankle, and I think that's all of them. I don't think there's any other ones that I have. I got this at Sturgis. It's supposed to be pink, black, and pink, but the pink faded with all the sun. I'm waiting for my laundry to get done. Most of the stuff in there I'm going to bring with me because I'm only going for a few days to Illinois, so I only need, like, you know, one normal outfit, and then I'm just going to wear pajama pants and a shirt like this or something like that the rest of the time. I think I'm gonna cut it off here. I don't know. I got a couple of things I have to do. I have to go pack and stuff like that. So my mom's gonna be home soon. Yeah, so like I said, like and subscribe, guys. Press the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. These 3 uploads are just pretty much just what I do, you know. That's just, it's like, you know, what is it? I think about an hour into my life, you know. Leave a comment in the comment box if you want to, you know. Like I said, press the subscribe button, guys. Press that subscribe button. I've had a couple of people subscribe, and I want to say thank you to those who did subscribe, and all the ones that are still subscribed to my channel. I don't know when 1,000 will hit, but I definitely will make a video of it when I get to 1,000 and stuff like that. But I gotta go, and I gotta pack my bags. I gotta go outside and take the dogs out and stuff like that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Subscribe to my channel. This is Spellbook Boutique channel, and I'm Angel Wednesday Sky, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.